Good tidings. This is my installment. This is 20th installment of my 60 plus live videos on the section to do with housing. And today in particular, I'm dealing with the fan. Why does a fan matter? It's not a big deal. I mean, what's a fan? I mean, anyone could just have a fan in their house. I mean, fans are so yesteryear. Fans, all they do is blow air around. No, you want to get a fancy aircon, or you want to get a fancy split system, cycle conditioning system. Well, by the end of this video, I will have convinced you that the good old-fashioned ceiling fan, wall fan, which uses about as much electricity as a light bulb, is the way to go. Big time for health and other reasons. Now, over the years, marketers have managed to convince us in a lot of areas of life that we need to get the expensive gadgets, and it basically overcomplicates things and really is probably not as good, almost definitely for most people not as good. Certainly not for their budget, given most people are on a budget. I know I certainly am. Now, the thing with fans is that they move the air around. Now, that doesn't sound that impressive, but it really is. Because the thing is, when you're in a house, the air gets stale. Bugs, dust, everything just sits and grows over time. The beauty about a fan, particularly a ceiling fan, is it uses almost no electricity. It's incredibly power efficient. And it cycles and it moves the air around. So if you've got windows that are open, lock them open if you're worried about security. Just have them locked, but a little bit open, or certainly when you're out of the house or it's a warmish day, windows with the fly screens, and have those fans blasting sometimes is the way to go, or have them on a low setting if you want, but you can blast them as well. And that will push that air around, and that will do wonders for the indoor air quality in your house. It's a very cheap, very affordable, easy thing that just about anyone can do. I know I've done it, and I swear by fans. I've spent time in Asia where it gets incredibly hot at night, and I've been in fancy 5-star hotel rooms with expensive flash air conditioning systems. And then I've stayed in very basic, very cheap accommodation with a little desk fan blasting at me when I sleep. And I actually probably prefer the desk fan. It's healthier, it's cleaner, and it's more efficient. And I certainly know I'm not taking as much toll on the environment. People out there that are worried about climate change, check out what's going to happen in Southeast Asia over the next 20 years as they get wealthier and get cars and air conditioners. But no, there's the good old-fashioned fan, which is healthier and better. Now, how do you do it? Well, you just get a fan. Ceiling fans aren't always easy to install because they rely on the electrician being able to set them up correctly, and you need a certain amount of gap between you and the ceiling, because obviously they can be a little bit dangerous. You don't want to put your hand or head or whatever into them. And but you can go for the wall fans. If you get a fan installed on the wall, you can get them with remotes. But once again, why overcomplicate it? I just go to the wall and turn the switch, and away I go. And I have fans in all my rooms, and I swear by them. I have some extra fans that I will mothball in winter, because obviously you don't need them as much. But used fans, they are the way to go. They are cheap, efficient, and healthy. You can't go wrong with good old-fashioned fans. So I hope you've seen the benefit of fans, and don't get caught up by the marketers and think that you need to get these fancy fandangled systems for cooling your air, particularly when you're asleep at night. Just put a fan on at night. It's the best thing. It'll be good for your health. It'll be good for the air quality of your house, and it'll be good for the family. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. This was the 20th installment. This was the second installment of my series on the home. And the next video is another video that'll be about as popular as pork in a mosque, but it's got to be done. That's the thing about these video series. A lot of them are difficult to implement, particularly at the start, although they become very easy later on, of course. But they are cheap, easily, and almost anybody can implement them into their home. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Goodbye.